The Santana High School shooter, Andy Williams, has his first parole hearing scheduled for tomorrow morning. Several students who were on campus that day plan to speak, hoping to convince the parole board to keep him behind bars. CBS 8's Steve Price joins us from Santee with the details. Steve.
And Carlo, Andy Williams is currently in a state prison up in Stockton, so that's where this parole hearing is going to take place. As a result, several of the speakers will participate through an online video call, including Kristen Dare, who was a junior here at Santana High the day Andy Williams opened fire. As the sound of gunshots rang out at Santana High School, Kristen Dare thought it was a simulation program for seniors.
I actually walked towards the shooter thinking that it wasn't real.
Kristen was just 16 years old that day, March 5th, 2001. Then, while walking to her next class, she spotted a campus security aide on the ground.
When I approached him, I saw that the back of his shirt was soaked in blood, and that's when I realized it was real.
As she and a friend quickly ran off campus, panic was hitting the school.
There were so many students running and grabbing other students and falling and tripping, and just there's a lot of mayhem, right?
Andy Williams eventually pled guilty to 2 counts of murder, 13 counts of attempted murder, and was sentenced to 50 years to life behind bars. Those on campus that day thought they'd never have to deal with him again. But then, several years later, California's law changed, saying anyone who committed a crime when they were 25 years of age or younger is automatically provided a parole hearing no later than their 25th year of incarceration. Williams was 15 when he committed the murders, and he's been behind bars for 23 years.
It still hurts.
Kristen will be one of several people speaking at Williams' parole hearing tomorrow.
I don't know if I'll just speak from the heart tomorrow or if I'll put something together tonight to kind of collect my thoughts a little bit better.
While she doesn't know exactly how she'll say it, she does know the message she wants to get across. Williams needs to stay behind bars. And she points to our recent story about Randy Gordon's mother, who became homeless after her son was killed and remains on the streets today.
When you see things like that and understand that we're still living with a lot of this on a daily basis, it just doesn't seem fair that he's out and amongst us in the public.
And CBS 8 is sending a crew to Stockton for the parole hearing. So Marcella and Carlo, we will let you know the parole board's decision as soon as it's announced.
Thank you so much, Steve. And right now, you can watch our year-long investigation into Andy Williams' case for parole. We get answers from legal experts about why he's eligible earlier than expected in our CBS 8 special, Up for Parole. Steve Price just touched on it, but we go into depth about these new laws. We talk with the family of the 2 boys who were killed, including Mary, one of the victims' mothers, who Steve just showed us, also former students. We also talk with Williams himself. You can watch that now on our 24/7 streaming platform, CBS 8 Plus, which is available free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.